Hello, everyone. This is Gwen Roberts, spiritual life coach and author, and I'd like to share with you today a message called Finding Peace. And my messages I present to you from my life experiences and from my perspective on life. And finding peace, you say that you want peace of mind. You want to feel good about yourself, good about your job, good about your money, good about your children, good about the world economy, good about what's happening in the world today. You want to feel good about your marriage, good about your health, good about your relationships, good about your direction in life. So many things that we want to have peace of mind about. So many things. Well, we can. It may take some work. Evaluating the way we think about things is the first step. Evaluating how we think about things, people, and situations. Maybe you're a worrier. Maybe you tend to feel the worst thing is going to happen. Maybe you feel one bad thing happens after another. Or maybe you feel people always disappoint you. When you change your thinking, you change your life. And that's what this message is about today. You know, Jesus told us a lot of things. He left many messages with us to live by. He told us to think about things that are lovely, things of good report. And he wasn't joking when he gave us those instructions. He was providing us with direction in our life. He was telling us this is how you live life and how to think in your mind on planet Earth. He was telling us how to do this thing called life. But we have free will, and we can choose how we think. We can choose the way we think about things. And you say, this is the way my parents thought. This is the way my teachers thought. This is the way my friends thought. This is the way my employer thought. This is the way the TV taught me to think. Well, remember, you have free will, and you can choose the thoughts you entertain in your mind. Remember, Jesus reminded us how to think, how to use our words, how to uplift ourselves and others. Did you take him serious? I know you've heard this before. There have been many leaders in this world, and perhaps you followed some of them. Maybe you've learned from many of them, because we can learn anything good or something good from anyone. Only we decide what we internalize into our belief system. We can learn something from anyone, but what we believe is what we decide. But we have been assigned one leader, and that is our indwelling Lord Savior, God, the one who created us. And that is the indwelling spirit that's within you, God. That spirit, that life force that wears your body, that infinite intelligence, life force that beats your heart without your assistance, that infinite intelligence that guides you every day, that infinite intelligence that guides you to the right outcome in situations. You know, the influences in your life help to shape your life. As I said before, your parents, your teachers, your friends, those are influences in your life. And sometimes those challenges, sometimes through challenges and sometimes through good times, you learn about the influences, whether they are something you want to embrace or not. Regardless, you grow and you become aware. Maybe growth is the purpose. Expanded awareness is the purpose. Receiving understanding, maybe that's the purpose. Waking up to who you really are and how to navigate through life on earth is the purpose. The plan is for you to be more, to be better, to be amazing, and to be awesome. Sure, you have scars. We all do. Sure, you have faced disappointments. We all have. Sure, you turned in the wrong directions at times, but that's okay. Let's now turn the scars into stars. Let's now turn our scars into stars. Let's turn the disappointments into increased awareness. Let's turn our errorways into learning experiences. God always forgives us, always forgives us. We must forgive ourselves too. Remember this. It's important to forgive yourself. Always remember you have free will, and only you can change the way you think. When you change the way you think, you change the energy and the vibration of your life. Peace is found within you. It's inside you to be discovered more and more. Peace is found in the way you think about a thing, a person, or a situation. That's where your peace is. It's the way you think about a person, the way you feel about a person, the way you think about a situation. That's where your peace is. Peace is born within you when you choose to think in a positive direction, in a direction that makes you feel good. That's where your peace is. You can find peace. You can't find peace outside you. When you're raising children, they're not ours like a piece of jewelry. They belong to God. Their purpose is their journey, not ours. Let me say that again. Our children's purpose It's their journey, not ours. Be proud, be supportive, be loving and helpful, and that will give you peace regardless of the journey that they take. When that marriage or relationship didn't work out, remember what you learned. What you learned about yourself, not about the other person. What you learned about yourself, not about the other person. And that will give you peace. When your job wasn't the most suitable for you, remember, it helped you to be aware of the type of work that is most suitable for you. That's peace. Forget about who said, what they said, or what they did, whatever to you. Forget about it. Transform that situation. They did not know what they were doing, and they were having a bad day maybe. If you think about it in a different way, that'll give you peace. That will give you peace to move forward. Remember, you define who you are, not others. When that person said or did, what they directed to you, forgive them. Because unforgiveness only hurts you. It can fester and grow in you and cause you harm while they go free. They were your teacher. They were placed in your life to learn the lesson of how to forgive. Being the student in this situation directs your thinking, and it gives you peace. When you think about it in a different way, it gives you peace. When that health situation gives you a scare, usually it was a wake-up call for you to give more attention to your health, not embrace the fear of it. Focus on what the situation teaches you, and that will give you peace. Remember, peace is found in you and not outside you. Peace is found in how you decide to think about a thing or a person or a situation. Remember, Jesus said, think on things that are lovely and of good report. He wasn't joking, and that will give you peace. He was giving us instructions as to how to do this life thing on earth. May God's abundant blessings of understanding flow through you and flow through your mind and give you peace. Give you peace of mind. Be blessed and be a blessing. Thank you for listening to today's message. This message can be found on my YouTube channel. You can listen to it as you are on my YouTube channel, along with many other messages that I have prepared. Remember to like and subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. It just helps my channel to grow. And pass this information on to friends and families that might also benefit from this message. I would love to hear your comments, what you think, how it has impressed you. And I love you, I bless you, and I appreciate you. And I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day.